Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. This is a 1,000-mile update and a feature review of our 2022 Ford Maverick Lariat First Edition with Luxe package. And by Luxe, I mean the luxury package, which is an optional feature on both the XLT and the Lariat trim, and may even be an option on the XL model. However, I am not sure about that. Do want to kind of give you our frame of thought and how we went about choosing this particular model. What caught our attention with this vehicle when it was first announced by Ford was just the affordability and how much vehicle you actually got for the money. We quickly upgraded from an XL to an XLT kind of in our minds as we were building the truck, and the more we went along and saw different features and options that were available, the quicker and quicker we kind of climbed our way up to the top of the spectrum on options and features that we could possibly get. This one, as you can see, is a carbonized gray metallic exterior, and the interior of the truck is a desert brown with a two-tone color, the other color being a navy blue, which is actually quite attractive. The first edition package gets you a lot of extra features that would be a la carte with the other model, with the Lariat. However, as you can see, there are a few differences. That hockey puck you see, hockey puck graphics that you see on the bottom of the door is part of the first edition package. You can also see some graphics on the hood of the vehicle, and if you look closely enough, you can actually see that it actually says First Edition. Kind of clever, a little bit of an Easter egg. But some of the features that I love about this particular model, starting at the front end over here, is the LED headlights. These are a huge upgrade over the standard incandescent halogen headlights that would have came with the more basic trim models. The LED running lights are also a great touch. You do still have some incandescent bulbs on the blinkers, as you can see. It's a combination of LED and halogen, or LED and incandescent, I should say. First edition package also came with these blacked out mirror skull caps, which look great and are complemented with the black colored roof. So we have ordered over $1,200 or $1,300 worth of accessories for this truck that is still en route and hasn't arrived yet, but we will be doing many other videos to come, and we'll demonstrate all of those features for you. But so far we have tinted the windows, kind of goes nicely with the black and gray combination. And of course, in the rear of the truck we have put our flag decal in the center portion. This flag decal I did get from Amazon, however I couldn't find any made specifically for the Maverick. I don't believe they quite exist yet, so this one we got for the Ranger. We did some slight modifications on it to get it to fit. Just a little bit of cutting, not a big deal. Do want to point out that this particular trim level also comes with the two-tone aluminum alloy wheels that are wrapped in Michelin tires, to my surprise. You have 225/60 R18 tires. These are actually the Michelin Primacy actually, let me get this right, the Primacy A/S, and I did look these tires up. They are rated for 55,000 miles by the manufacturer, so with proper rotations, which we plan on doing with every oil change, we do think that they shall last us a very long time. Now, I'm not a huge music fan, but another option that came with this trim level, which impressed me, was the Bang & Olufsen sound system. One of the reasons I didn't stick with the XLT trim level, despite how much praise the XLT interior has gotten, I was not a big fan. I know those cloth seats are very premium and a little bit different than what you would see in many of the other vehicles, but they kind of looked unattractive to me. And even though this is not real leather, this desert brown two-tone colored interior is actually artificial leather, but it actually feels a lot like real leather. If you were to run your hands through them and touch them, they're soft, and I wouldn't have known that they're not real if that's not something that was disclosed to me earlier. I do love the two-tone color interior, and some of my favorite options is the bronze colored trim throughout. Be more so gray and even some orange accents with the XLT, which I didn't like. As a matter of fact, I like the interior from the XL even better than the XLT. automatic headlights with automatic high beams, something that I didn't think I would care about, but it is quite nice to have on this trim level, and I do use it frequently and I enjoy using it. Leather wrap steering wheel is great. All of the additional functions you have on these steering wheels come in very useful as well, such as your radar cruise and all your multimedia buttons over there. You also have an electronic parking brake, and this smart key cover is also from Amazon, and it kind of matches the interior color of the seats. As you can see, the resemblance over here. Kind of thought that that was a nice touch. Even the stitching looks like to be the same color. Love the wireless phone charger pad over there. We do use that quite often. You do also have a power rear window button over there that would open up that little small section of the rear window. The Lariat with Deluxe package, this one also comes with the Sync 3, which is not Ford's most advanced sync system currently available, but it is the most advanced one available on the Maverick itself. We do find it to be extremely useful, and inputs are prompt and crisp and quick on the display. We do enjoy using it. Very easy to use. And it does function quite quickly. We just hit 1,000 miles today. We have 1,028.8 miles. I do plan on having several other videos coming out. I did plan on doing a real-world fuel economy video for you, which consisted of 3 full tanks of fuel and averaging them out. There's lots of YouTubers out there that are doing fuel economy and MPG comparisons, but they are on short loops, the longest of which is probably just 100 or 200 miles if I'm not mistaken. Did want to do a real world loop for you, and 3 full tanks within 2 drivers, my wife and I, to kind of give you an idea of what you can expect in real world usage of the vehicle. However, I did find some inconsistencies and irregularities that is going to cause me to probably increase that to 4 or 5 tanks before I bring you the data, because I do want to bring you accurate data. Some of the inconsistencies actually shocked me, and it's probably not what you're thinking that it is, but stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos so that we can bring you that content. Also, in the comment section, feel free to leave information or request on what you would like to see, and we will be happy to provide them to you. One of the things that I love about this vehicle is the radar cruise and the co-pilot assist features that this trim level has that the lower trim levels do not come with. For example, the blind spot monitoring system on the side view mirrors. Also love the radar cruise control over here that will allow you to be able to set the distance between your vehicle and the vehicle in front of you, and it will slow down and speed up to accommodate. But probably my favorite feature is the lane keep assist over here. That combined with the radar cruise control is absolutely impressive. And the way that works is you just center yourself in the lane, set your radar cruise control and lane keep assist, and the vehicle will actually steer for you and keep you on the highway, even on the quick and sharp twisty turns left and immediately right and then back left again. I find that the vehicle does keep you firmly in your lane without even hitting the lines, without going over the bumps. And I don't have a horribly large amount of experience using this kind of system, but I have used it on several other Tesla models that we have had in the past, and I find that the versions on this vehicle I find to actually be even better than the ones that I have previously experienced on the Tesla Model 3s, and we've had a few of them in the past, so I was quite surprised to see that. Looking at the interior in the rear, nothing much to see here. You have the trash can, as you can see back here. This goes into a multi-function slot that Ford has had made several accessories that can go in there and work with that slot. You do have a 400 watt AC 120 volt adapter here, as well as USB and USB-C. Center armrest over here is quite nice, folds out and gives you 2 additional cup holders. As you can see, the headrests over here I have stored under the seats because they do hinder a little bit of your rear view, but do want to point out the features that I like and what caused me to get this trim level as opposed to other ones. Another one of these features would be the soft trifold tonneau cover that it came with, and the spray-in bed liner that the vehicle also came with. I would have gotten these options a la carte, but this particular package, the Lariat First Edition with the luxury package, kind of made sense for us because it came with all of those options standard. I will be also making a video in the future of all the things I love and all the things I hate, so I won't give away all of the things that I like on it right now. I can already tell you that the list of things that I do not like are not very long, and certainly the list of things I like are much longer. The way we came about choosing this vehicle is it was kind of a combination of consolidating two vehicles into one for our business and for our business needs. We had a minivan that we were using to get parts and to go around and basically fulfill our business needs. And then I also had a Ford Fusion Energy that I was using to drive from city to city and go to auctions and meetings and all the other things that I needed to do, which I would have preferred to have a fuel-saving vehicle for. So this vehicle kind of consolidated both into one, especially because of all of the limited trunk space that you would find in the Ford Fusion Energy. This vehicle having a bed, a truck bed in it, made all the difference for us. It basically allowed us to take two vehicles and consolidate it into one. So far we're quite happy with this vehicle, and planning on doing many other videos in the future to give you our opinions, our takes, the goods, the bad, and the ugly. But stay tuned for our fuel economy comparisons as well. Please again, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. Be notified of all of our future videos. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for taking the time to look at our video. We certainly hope to see your comments and suggestions for future videos. Do want to give you our tip of the day. I try to kind of put a little bit of my own personality out with every video and what's on my mind. Love to get to know my viewers and would love to for you to get to know me a little bit. So my tip of the day today is a little pet peeve of mine, something that I experience on a daily basis almost. My wife actually thinks I manifest it into happening, but obviously car lovers out there can relate. Those of us who love our vehicles and love cars do like to keep them clean, like to keep them shiny, like to keep them nice. Nothing worse than going on the freeway and having the guy in front of you hit their windshield wipers and their washer fluid. It does drench the front of your vehicle with little water spots, and it can get quite annoying. So for those of you who do that, I'm sure you're not thinking of how other motorists perceive that, but for those of us who have clean cars and are driving behind you, it's a little bit annoying. Please make sure you're using your washer fluids when you are stopped so that the vehicle behind you is not getting drenched as well. Again, folks, do want to take the time to thank you for joining us, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you and have a great day.